Hey everybody, JTISREBORN here. Welcome into another Batman the Animated Series episode review. This time we're going to be talking about episode 5, Pretty Poison. The first episode to introduce us to the villainess Poison Ivy, voiced by Diane Pershing. And this is another solid episode. You're going to be hearing me say that pretty much all the time, but this is a pretty good one. It gives us our first look at the villainous Poison Ivy. We also get to see Bruce Wayne and his friendship with Harvey Dent before he ultimately becomes Two-Face, which I think was a smart move for the showrunners to do. You know, give us a bit of a tease of Harvey Dent in the series before he ultimately becomes Two-Face, because it then becomes more effective later down the road. Yeah, it's a solid episode. So in essence, the plot of this one is it's a revenge story. Poison Ivy, or Pamela Isley as she's known to those Batman fans, wants revenge against Harvey Dent and Bruce Wayne. Basically everything, because he was behind putting together a Stonegate Penitentiary, which he said was a way to make Gotham safe, and it ended up killing some flowers and stuff. And Poison Ivy's pissed about this, because for those of you who don't know, Poison Ivy loves her flowers. She hates when people mess with them. She loves plants more than people. So yeah, there's that. And we get to see her revenge scheme enacted. She goes out with Harvey Dent. 1 week later, he's like, I want to marry Pam Isley. And then Bruce Wayne's like, what? Are you serious? Come on, man. But I mean, if you see her, it's a cartoon and all, but for a cartoon character, they draw her very well, and you can tell where everyone else is like, oh, damn, she fine as hell. So yeah, so she goes out with Harvey Dent. Bruce Wayne goes in there and meets him up at this place called the Rose Cafe, and she kisses him. But for those of you who know, Poison Ivy has poison lips. Too bad Harvey Dent wasn't wearing rubber lips, because those are immune to her charms. Batman and Robin reference. I knew I'd find some way to work it in here. Yeah, and he gets put into a medically induced coma, which leads to Bruce Wayne / Harvey Dent investigating him, and eventually makes his way to Poison Ivy's place, who just dresses in that outfit when nobody's around. Yeah, whatever. And Batman gets captured. He's got to try and find the antidote. There's one funny part in the episode where Poison Ivy's like, you hurt my plant, so she tries to shoot him with one of the knives, and then Batman ducks and ends up killing her plant anyway. She's like, no! And I'm like, oh man. Oh, that's pretty funny. For someone who loves plants, why is she a vegetarian? Shouldn't she just be eating nothing but meat? I mean, she likes plants more than people. I mean, doesn't she want them to survive? That's just an nitpick of mine. I mean, that's brought up later on in the show when she eats that shit. But yeah, it always kind of bugged me. Anyways, Batman's able to stop her. He is threatening her, oh, I'm going to drop your plant, it's going to die. And she's like, no! And then he takes it, and then Harvey Dent's saved. And Ivy's put in prison. That's pretty much a wrap for this episode. Other highlights in the episode, beginning of the episode, Batman's just kind of on a case or whatever, stopping some bad guys. It doesn't really factor into the plot later on, just kind of a way for Batman to be for Harvey and them to talk about it. Be like, yeah, Bruce is so-and-so, and you see him beating up bad guys and stuff. I do like the quote where he's like, who are you? I'm your worst nightmare. That's pretty badass. What else can we talk about? I don't think I have as much to say about this one as I do Christmas with the Joker, because I think that's a superior episode than this one. But for an intro to Poison Ivy, I think they did a pretty good job. I love the animation. Just how everything's drawn. It's just, I could just look at it for hours. It's just gorgeous. Other funny moments. Oh, there's one moment where Harvey Bullock's in the episode, and he's interrogating the chef, and before he goes out there, he's ready to leave, and then he's runs quickly back to his desk and steals a donut. That was kind of funny. Commissioner Gordon's on the case. Yeah, nothing else here. Alfred's in the episode too. He doesn't really do too much. Commissioner Gordon's in there. And that's pretty much it. Not much else to say here, but if you want to talk about other individual scenes or moments in the episode, you can just leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video, and yeah, let me know what you think of the episode Pretty Poison. I think it's a pretty good episode. Like I said, every episode of Batman the Animated Series is good. Some are better than others, some are weaker than others, but, I mean, the track record, just everything about this show is just utterly fantastic. God, I could just look at it all day. It's my all-time favorite TV show, so, yep. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. as I've said before, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this episode, and we can talk about it further. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Okay then. Bye-bye now.